Good morning. Okay, may not be perfect out today, but I got up early, decided to go for a morning walk, get back into the routine of getting in some exercise. Taking a quick walk around my neighborhood. And I thought I would update you on 2 or 3 things. Okay, I gave up on the walk. That was a good opening to give you a flavor of a walk in the morning, but I do have a couple of topics to cover. I've reverted back to my office area. I think I just end up with a better, getting out the points better. I kind of dragged on the walk between walking and talking, but it gave me a number of ideas. And so I want to start with this. The first thing that you want to know about is Eastport. I hit this accidental. I went to Sawgrass on a night in which they had great entertainment, or at least lots of people showed up. And here's what I saw. Here's the video. I was just riding by and oh my God, people are sitting out by the road. They put tables behind the bar, and then there's the bar in the back you can get. They put up tables there. There's so many people that are out by the road sitting in lawn chairs. It is packed. And I got to thinking, I did not really understand at first. I thought, oh, big band, must be great. No, my 4 years, here's what's happened. When I first was here, it wasn't open. And we were all clamoring for it to open. But keep in mind, I was here before. Newell, Lake Denham, Dabney, all of that opened up. Nothing was opened up across the highway except for Fenny, which was a long ways away. Difficult to get to from Fenny to Sawgrass. So the people that were there, you could get a comfortable seat, no problem. You could do all that. Today, 4 years later, it is overwhelmed. And that's because everybody from Middleton, Moultrie Creek, Water's Edge, Shady Brook, Well Point, Oak Hollow. Think about it. The number of people that it is within 30 minutes of a golf cart ride, and it's the nearest entertainment area. Brownwood's another 25 minutes by golf cart, so it's like an hour. And I always have said, an hour is a bigger challenge to go ahead and say, I'm just going to go to it. And for people in Middleton, this is still a pretty good jump to go to. But I see it because I see some kids, I see just so many people. And I really get it. I need Eastport to open up. That's what's really happening here. Without Eastport Entertainment opened up, so people in that area, Moultrie Creek, Middleton, would go there. They're coming to Sawgrass, which I don't believe was built to accommodate the amount of people. And I really got this at the VHA bingo. I went to VHA bingo, and the announcer said, December is the last time we're going to Azell. Well, because of the parking. Well, and I realized, I started putting all this together. There's too many people trying to go to the entertainment. If they drive or take a golf cart, they're filling up the parking lot. So there really isn't room to have an event or a meeting at Azell when the entertainment at night from 5 o'clock to 9 o'clock is filling the parking lot with people going to the entertainment there. Nothing wrong with it. It's a great sign that the village is popular. But what I remember a couple of years ago, that being able to go, sit down in a comfortable seat, get a pizza, it was easy. No, it's crowded. It's a lot of people because of so many homes without another entertainment area open. So this week, as I went to Eastport, and I started seeing comments on the internet about they didn't really get the entertainment square facing away from the island and doesn't look as big. And I started to really start to look at the map and the location. I'll put it up here on the screen of the downtown. But it is a little bit bigger than what you think. And then I realized how they close the roads off to walking only. That's maybe what they're going to do when they hold any kind of festival, strawberry festival, any kind of Halloween or blueberry festival where you have vendors. I think that all the streets are closed. It's going to be walking and vendor booths. And now you look at it and go, there's lots of room. There really is lots of room if you close it off the way they have it right now. There's lots of room to expand all the way over to the hotel, all the way over to the side where the Star is. I can see it now. Now I can see how they can hold some pretty big events there. If they shut that little, I'll call it the T road at the square. And then I found it funny. My wife saw this first, and I've looked it up. Kimberly, who watched my videos and said hi one time at the Sawgrass, she posted, there's a couple of pictures where they had little meetups in Eastport next to the entertainment, looking forward to the entertainment that's coming there. And it really, I connected it all. I connected it all after looking at these two Facebook pictures. Everything Eastport is the Facebook posts. And Kimberly, you're great. It's funny. They're already setting up lawn chairs and sitting there without entertainment. Now I'm just waiting for some villages, band. There are clubs that have music that they're just going to show up and start playing music there. That would be really, really interesting. But clearly we need Eastport entertainment to open up because there's so many people looking for that. And with snowbirds back, yeah, I know, I thought you'd find this interesting, but I had some of the same concerns of how is this set up and how is this working? And the other thing that I've seen comments on, and I just want to comment on it, and I don't know if the streets will be cut off, how often they'll be cut off, and when they'll be open. I'm sure the villages will figure that out. I've always struggled with like the Sawgrass and Azelle being in the same area. I wondered if that was a good idea. Right now it's not a good idea in the sense of the parking lot. There's not enough parking. Now, you get over to Eastport, you got a major recreational facility that's right there with Eastport. Now, I get it from a management aspect. If I'm the villages, I've got the Welcome Center. I've got rooms on the second floor in the Welcome Center to handle holding meetings with all my 400 agents. I was shocked that there's 400 agents working, selling homes in the villages. And I kind of get it. If you do the breakdown from my market report, the MLS sells about 1/3, the villages about another third from pre-owned and another third from brand new homes. When you break it down, it really, it comes out like that. So the villages and their agents sell 2/3 of all the homes here. Currently. Could change, but currently that's what it is. So from a management, it makes sense to have your agents being able to be the Welcome Center there, probably the biggest rec center ever, the whole indoor gym, pickleball courts, climbing wall, all of that right there where they can manage it all. I think that's the bigger thing. I get it from that perspective. And what I didn't really mention in the video that I did downtown Eastport was the huge parking lots that were still, you could see when I went by Eastport Drive, I call it Main Street, but when I went to the sides, there's a lot of parking on each side. Now it's not close, but there's a lot of parking. And now I get it, why there's so much parking, that it makes the business district seem a little smaller, but I don't think it's smaller. I think it's configured differently. I think you'll have different vendors that go in. I think it'll be a lot more interesting. So I wanted to just get this whole Eastport I'm really looking forward to it. Open it up. It's going to free up Sawgrass a little bit that I live near, but I'm still going to go to Eastport. So I'm going to join Kimberly and the rest to go over to Eastport. A little chilly the last few nights here, but it's warming back up like it to normal temperatures, 70s and 80s during the day. So I think that's really good. So that was a major one point that I was bringing up and I talked about on my walk. But the second point that I want to bring up, my golf. Golf is kind of a unique thing compared to just talking about the villages. My wife has recommended this, that I go to a separate golf channel and break away. So there's two different people looking at the villages and that kind of info. And golf, people interested in golf and starting golf, have a separate channel. I want you to let me know in the comments whether that would be a good idea to give you that update as I'm learning, getting back into it. But I'm only part-time, so I'm not playing on a regular basis. And you might be in the same boat. Let me know in the comments whether that is doable or something you're interested in. Hey, thanks for watching this quick video. Started out as a walk, ended up in my office. Hope you enjoyed this. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.